Hello everyone, my name's Stefan, Botanist Cool. Today we are building Gundam Ariel from Gundam The Witch from Mercury. If you guys are enjoying my mini painting, mini building, and gunpla videos, make sure to like and subscribe. It's the best way to support me. It's absolutely free, it's easy, and you can always change your mind later, but I hope you decide to stay with us for the foreseeable future. Anyways, let's get on with the rest of the video. I'm gonna start this video the same way I actually started this stream, because something really cool I noticed on the side of this box was that there's a lore about the actual Gundam here. So I'm gonna read it out real quick. So it's gonna talk to us about the pilot, Salida Mercury. She's a girl who transferred to the school's pilot department from the Mercury front. She's a pilot of the Gundam Ariel developed on Mercury, which I'm guessing is the literal planet Mercury. And what's really cool, and I bet you 100% like in the actual anime, it has like a super long name, but alas, on the box itself, it has not a long name. It just says Gundam Ariel or Ariel. Oh, that's Ariel, isn't it? Oh, I've been saying Ariel this entire time. Anyways, it continues on by saying that the Witch from Mercury is an era where a multitude of corporations have entered space and built a huge economic system. A lone girl from the remote planet of Mercury transfers to the Botanist School of Technology, run by the Benerit Group, which dominates the mobile suit industry. Now, it's a very small box, and I can barely read anything with my glasses, even though they're bifocals, but that's basically what I can read, and it seems like it's a big whole corporate dystopia of some sort. But you guys have actually recommended Witch from Mercury for the gunpla I should build, as well as for the first Gundam like anime series I should watch in my previous polls and what have you, so I'm gonna give it a shot. It sounds like a very fun one, and not only that, this gunpla was actually very pleasant to build and very easy to build. It didn't take anywhere near as many steps or as many parts as the last one I built, which was Unicorn, and it broke apart really quickly. I literally just have it in a baggie ready to use as spare parts for literally something else I find that's just gonna be like, hey, this could be a really cool addition to the next thing I build for whatever reason. But let's forget about that. Let's talk about Gundam Ariel. Even though the instructions had English, there were still a few confusing things about this gunpla. First and foremost, it came with different pieces for that chest plate, which you just saw a second ago, that had kind of like those like wiry looks to it. It came with a very simple like see-through piece and stickers that went behind it, and then pieces that actually had it embedded into the plastic itself, which I didn't realize they were two separate pieces, so I ended up using the ones that had the color embedded into the plastic itself, and I like that a lot more, but I ended up using the stickers for the clear ones on the back of the ones that already had the actual pattern on it, so it kind of got a little silly there, I'm not going to lie. The arms and the legs were pleasantly easy to do. Well, the arms more so than the legs. The legs had this very weird thing about them. When I was building the legs, there was this part that kind of looked like the yellow was supposed to be facing forward, like on the top of the calf or the thigh, right? And then I'm looking at it and I see like there's this like white protrusion where the knee's supposed to be, but my brain is thinking that the knee's supposed to be on the other side. So I was just playing with the leg for a little while. I'm like, wait a second, that's the knee. How did I not realize that's the knee? I had in my mind the leg backwards. I eventually figured it out, obviously. I was able to build it correctly. But for a while, I just didn't know which way was forward for the legs, and it left me in a stupor for, I want to say, a solid 5 IRL minutes while I was streaming. I was just like, what's happening here? What's happening here? Just bending the knee over and over. It was about this time my friend Snowy started talking about Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days over on the text there, and eventually I just invited her on to actually be on the voice chat, and we just started chatting about it because she loves that game, and from what I could tell, it's a fantastic game. It is a tragedy because you know how Kingdom Hearts 2 ends, and you know that Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days is all about the characters that have a tragic end in Kingdom Hearts 2. Axel, and oh no, it's Sora's nobody. I forgot his name. Roxas, there we go. And Shion as well. But it was a very fun conversation, and I got a whole new respect for Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, because primarily what I knew about it before was basically that it had the worst name in history. But when she told me about it, how it was all about these 3 new friends who you knew their end was coming very soon. You didn't know Kingdom Hearts 3 was a thing yet. You didn't know what was happening there. If that was your first Kingdom Hearts game, it became a little harder to see people like Riku and Sora as solely protagonists, as they had, you know, caused a lot of harm to those who were in Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. And I respect that storytelling, I'm not gonna lie. It's not gonna get me to play the Kingdom Hearts franchise, but alas, I now understand it a bit more than I did before. During this talk, I ended up working with the Shield of Gundam Ariel at this point. I know, sudden shift from Kingdom Hearts back to Gundam, but we went from Gundam to Kingdom Hearts to Gundam. We're back here at Gundam where we belong on this video. And the Shield is very interesting because it has 2 modes for deployment. The first mode is quite obvious, and the one I made first, which was the shield mode. You put it on the arm, it acts as a shield. It's a great defense solution. It is a fantastic little thing, so yeah, it's got a shield. However, I quickly realized that that wasn't it. I was looking at the instructions, and the instructions were saying, you can take apart the shield. And I'm like, okay, I guess that's cool if you want to like rebuild it a few times. And then I realized the instructions also said where to add those parts that you've taken off the shield onto the body. And basically, you're putting parts of the shield on the legs and the shoulders for more protection. You're putting part of the shields on the back, I guess for like stabilization and flight controls, kind of what it looks like. You're putting part of the shield on the gun to give it, I guess, a long range barrel laser thing to make that a more effective weapon, which is kind of really cool. And you're putting part of the shields basically just everywhere on the body, including the hips, the legs, the arms, everywhere. It's really cool, actually. And I think that's like, I don't know, I really like that. It's just like, yeah, you can have 2 modes of this Gundam. You could have ranged, defensive, and aerial mode, which is like this mode. Or you could have upfront kind of bruiser, quick, attack, DPS kind of mode. And to switch modes, all you have to do is change up the shield. Put the shield back on the arm, take all those pieces apart, put it back on the arm, and you're good to go. And then you just put the gun back on the back of the gunpla, which it has like a little attachment for that, and bada bing, bada boom, everything's looking fantastic. It's simple, it's easy, and I think it's really cool to have 2 different modes for this gunpla. If you guys enjoyed this Gunpla video, make sure to like and subscribe. It's the best way to support me. It's absolutely free as well. And if you want to support me more intimately, feel free to take a look at my throne. There's Gunpla, mini paints, and minis up there. If you want to get something from me, feel free to. However, there is no obligation to ever do something like that. But I'd be extremely grateful if you took a look. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you had a fantastic day today. Y'all stay safe, stay Botanist Cool, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye, everyone.